Alright, so I wanted to show you guys what the route of our op last night for Demos Company, what it looked like originally, and Arma Reforger. In Arma Cold War Assault. Let me see, did we... did we go through Lemuel? See, I think we... I thought we came along this road into Lamentin. I think that maybe there was a dirt road that crossed right about here, and then maybe this is the left turn right here, which now there's no town there. It was just that house. I don't think, and it doesn't really connect there either. Yeah, see, because I think we went out of Montignac, and I think we went kind of this way. You know what? Let me double check that real quick. I'll be back.
How are you doing?
Well, I took off.
Okay, get him off. See, yeah.
Like
All the
an
way
added
to, we're gonna continue.
Star. Yep. Hit video alpha, and then we're gonna break off to that breaking point.
Yep. Copy that.
Just make sure you guys know.
Cool.
Stepping off from here. We'll be down the way.
Is this particular gun that's
I'm not sure. He might be getting briefed with the medics right now.
Rico, what's Ricky Wednesday?
I'm in the first week.
Alright, so I already briefed Angel and Web. We're just gonna thunder run. We're not gonna halt or anything. Unless we take a mass cast, then we're gonna bust through, mount the shit, right?
Yeah, agree.
We're gonna hit that dirt road there. Then take a left on that ASR. Yep.
Okay, yeah, so I got it. So, let's see if I zoom in some here. Come on. This mouse is... So, we headed through this forest and then continued on this dirt road. And then somewhere along here was a town called Villeneuve, like the director Villeneuve, I think. And then it looks like we connected with a dirt road right here, I believe, and then approached Lamentin on this road. So I'll try to duplicate that. So as you can see, there's like a simple intersection in Montignac, whereas the road system was a bit more complex in Reforger. But let me first change. Rises in the east and sets in the west, so I guess it's okay if the time is like 8:30 or so. But let me get rid of some of this weather. And resistance is friendly to everybody. There shouldn't be any resistance on the map, but and now units. West man soldier player pointing this way. Okay, and then empty car, Jeep, or Humvee. Okay, and preview. Oh yeah, there's a there's a mission, one of the single standalone type missions, where you've got MP5 SDs and you're all in black like SAS type uniforms, and you got to kill all the Russians in this town. That's in this title, Arma Cold War Assault, formerly known as Operation Flashpoint Cold War Crisis. So we actually would proceed this way through the forest. I believe it's this forest. But I forget, it might not be possible to drive this through the forest. Let me see where I am on the map. Oh, it's not going to show me where I am? Oh gosh, this mouse sensitivity is... I guess it's not going to show me. Hello. Not sure if it's even possible for me to get through here. No, I'm not going to even attempt it. You see the turn radius in Reforger is about the same as it was in Cold War Crisis. Maybe that's true to Humvees, I don't know, but that's... jeez. So I'm looking for a dirt road. And if I take a right now, I think I'll hit it. Right? Because there's an opening there. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so if I follow this, should get to, I think that's about where Villeneuve is. So there's the house right there. So I'm right about here right now. So I would get past these trees and then take a left, take a right. Okay, yeah, so this place is pretty hilly. Mouse sensitivity. So this is Lamentin in its original form. There's the church. I don't know if that's where it's positioned in Reforger. It's a back assets here. By the way, if you want to if you want to hear what an M16A1 sounds like, it kind of allows you to hear when you fire an M16 or an M4, any AR rifle. If you've got a cheek to stock weld on one of these solid shoulder stocks, and maybe in the M4 with the collapsible stock, depending, you know, I'm not sure how the cheek to stock weld works on an M4. I've never fired a collapsible stock AR yet. I have one, just haven't taken it to the range yet. But you can hear the bolt and the plunger, or the buffer and the buffer spring. You can hear all of that working right through the stock, up into your cheek and up into your ear. The sound just transmits right through, straight to your ear. So if you've got a cheek to stock weld and you fire an AR type rifle, you're gonna hear that buffer. So along with the report from the muzzle, you hear the buffer working. The whole bolt carrier assembly and buffer spring. And that's what the metallic kind of pinging you're hearing there. That's a little bit of what you're hearing. Of course, the bolt also has a rotary lug on the front, and before, you know, when you chamber around, that rotary lug turns and locks, if I remember correctly, in the star chamber, which is kind of like just an area for the rotary lugs on the bolt before the actual chamber for the round. Anyway, so yeah, that's Lamentin, the original version. So let's just stop here.